My name is Karen Ferguson, and I came from a family of musicians on my dad's side. So always wanted to play with them. They were like legends, you know, when you're a little girl, and they couldn't read music, but they were wonderful musicians all the same. Piano is my first love for sure. It's such a versatile instrument, and you don't have to have somebody playing along with you. You're a concert in yourself. So I started messing around on the piano and getting very interested at a young age for sure. And as I grew older, I remember playing the Close to You. And I thought, oh, I love that song. Well, my mother was ill a lot, and my dad worked his tail off, and you know, you had a limited amount of money, and they couldn't go to the store and get me all this music. And I always wanted music, so you better learn how to play some of this on your own. My brother being 6 years older, I remember him bringing his friends over, and they had a rock band going, and they came in, and I just started playing this, and I'm like, what are you doing? So then, again, I was like, I'm just heard it on the radio, and they were just amazed that I could do that. Sometimes I have to, you know, I write things, there's a specific purpose. Like when I write for summer camp, or I, you know, write something like that for kids. And you have to keep it simple, and whatever, you know, you have to make sure that the words match. And you always want to know who your audience is going to be, and you want to know who's going to be doing this number and assess their level of skill and the time frame you have to teach it. So those are all real restrictions. I find the best writing I do is when I haven't written for a while, and it's like things get stored up, and then it's almost like an outlet. And if something is really bothering me, then I go, and it's almost like I find the notes that reflect that, and I find the music that reflects that. I find that the things that I've liked the best is, and it's probably stereotyping, but it's really when you can put your passion into it, when something has inspired you, when something tragic has happened that you just have to express yourself somehow. Or if, you know, something has touched you in some emotional way. Those are my best pieces, I think. I love the fall, but fall is really melancholy for me. It reminds me of my mom when, you know, and she's passed away at age 61. So it's a very melancholy time, but it's a very emotional time because you have those great, wonderful, relaxing moments in the fall, and then you have all this turbulence. And so I wrote a song, and it's called October. Okay, so that kind of sounds like okay, but then as the storm develops, or you have more emotional things, and you're getting edgier in your music, it's starting to build. Your music is starting to build. Then I get to this part. So that would be kind of an emotional thing where I would go to the piano. It's like, okay, you know, this is kind of a concept I have, and this is how it evolves. If it's a process where I have to write for something, a specific, like I said before, a specific assignment, then you know, you got to come up with. Okay, that's good. Okay, and I might use that for the kids, you know, just some little jingle, something, and then you just go from there.